a world of peace and love. Long time ago, the Prince of Peace came into the world in the form of man to spread his love. And today, he has entrusted us this task to spread. Let us draw all your attention towards our skit, which has a beautiful message for each one of us. Let us hear from our innocent friends what does Christmas means to them.
We live in a world where people care just for themselves. We are being led towards all the worldly pleasure to satisfy.
Let us hear from our innocent friends what does Christmas means to them.
Good evening, everybody. Do you know what is Christmas? More than 3,000 years ago, Prophet Isaiah prophesied, a child is born to us, a son is given to us, and he will be our ruler. He will be called Wonderful Counselor, Mighty God, Eternal Father, and Prince of Peace. It became true 1,000 years later, Jesus was born. So we celebrate Christmas. It is a time for sharing and caring. Let's sing. Good evening and namaste to one and all present here. Christmas is a joy-filled moment. Christmas tells us that love is greatest and strongest of all. Luke chapter 2 verses 13 and 14. Thank you. Good evening and namaste. Good evening. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas.
We live in a world where people care just for themselves. We are being lured towards all the worldly pleasures to satisfy our growing desire. For instance, in the local train of Mumbai, what do we get to see often?
Let's see what happens in a shop where two people like a same dress.
A little girl sitting isolated, feeling lonely, nobody to help and care.
This is our attitude towards the other people in today's life. On this time of Christmas, let's share love, peace, and joy with everybody. So let's see how we can do this.
A boy falls down while playing. A man passing by sees him and helps him.
A boy helps an old lady by carrying her heavy bags.
The old the old lady the old lady helps a woman by giving her some money for making a call.
A lady happens to see that a boy has dropped his money on the road. She picks the money up and gives it back to the boy.
A lady forgets to carry her cell phone after keeping it in a place. A boy notices that and he gives the cell phone back to the lady.
A girl is crying and nobody bothers to ask her the reason for it. A kind lady then gives some flowers to the girls and console her.
A waiter in need of some money sees that a customer has kept more tip for him.
The work of road construction is going on and the worker is badly thirsty. He asks the waiter to give him some water and it is done.
A worker noticed that a blind man is finding some difficulties in crossing the road, so he goes and helps the blind man.
A blind man unknowingly dashes a fruit seller as he walks on the road. Instead of walking away, he tries to help the fruit seller to collect her fruits.
A mother and her child is walking by. The child is crying because she is very hungry and has noticed to eat. A fruit seller sees the girl crying and goes to give her a fruit.
A kid on his way to school takes out his tiffin out of curiosity to see what his mother has prepared for him. But unfortunately, his tiffin falls down and the food gets wasted. A girl sees this and gives him her fruit.
We hope you all had a great time watching these kids performing and conveying a wonderful message. But today, do we really find time to hold and lend a helping hand to someone who really is in need of our help? Our life does not belong to us alone, but to our fellow creation also. Let us ponder and understand that Jesus spent his entire life for us. So now, it is our responsibility to make our living useful for others. Mother Teresa served people with this thought that Jesus dwells in everyone. This Christmas, let us gift our Lord with the promise which we should indeed strive to fulfill. And our promise is to make our life instrumental for all those who need us.
We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Good tidings to you wherever you are. Good tidings for Christmas and a Happy New Year. And a Happy New Year. And a Happy New Year. Good tidings for Christmas and a Happy